To say, call Alalim Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect, Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth. All right. And presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice as the scriptures teach us to do. All right. Shalom to the very few sisters that do listen up as well. When I do mean very few, I'm the brother Yarmaya from the Great Millstone Chicago camp, basically coming back to you with another lesson. This lesson is concerning the times that we in and the people we amongst. All right. Being a hopeful elect. All right. Men out here, and this is to the brothers. All right. The brothers, the men of the know. The brothers that's in this truth. All right. And one thing you got to really know about being in this world and dealing with these people, they all offenders, man. You know, and I was talking to one of the brothers the other day, and I said, to be alive in this time, you know, going into because we just finished the Passover week, and I thought about it. I said, man, to be alive in this time, you will have to, and not be in this truth, you will have to be one of the worst niggas that was ever created. Especially to be with a brother, or be around a brother, or be a family member of the brother, or be a false prophet, or be a degenerate baby mama or something, or one of the prophets. You have to be one of the worst offenders ever. You have to be one of the worst offenders ever. All right? And these people are put back, all right, here in this time, just so Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai can torment them and destroy them. So you can't marvel if these wicked ass niggas lying on you. You can't marvel if your woman transgress against you. You can't marvel if your kids, your family, you know, these people in the world don't get none of this. They're not made to get none of this. They're the multitude that perish in vain, the multitude that was born in vain. They're going to perish, man. They were sent to offend. They were sent to offend you. They were sent to offend Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, to fit them for the judgment that they're going to get, man. And that's why you don't intermingle with these people in this world, man. And that's why you don't tie yourself too close. You know, I don't fuck with my relatives. They don't even do anything to me. I just know they niggas that's going to die. You know, I can't get too close or too involved in a woman. And I have beautiful women, man, and ones I really like. But in my head, I know it ain't going to go nowhere. So I just look, I say, this bitch was something. These bitches probably put me to death in the past life. I don't know. Who knows? But the Lord put whoever here to do some bullshit against me that might not appease my flesh, but it strengthens my spirit for the battle. And it molds me as the instrument that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai wants to be, but it still marks them for offense. Because this is just a generation of peer offenders, man. The scriptures say their sins have reached the height of heaven. Who are these people doing the sins? All right. It says, this is St. Matthew 18. In verse 4, it says, whosoever therefore shall humble himself as a little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. All right. It says, and whoso receiveth one such as a little child in my name receiveth me. And this goes into the elect. It says, but whosoever shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, because the elect are the only men that believe. That's why the scriptures say, nevertheless will the Son of Man find faith on earth when he cometh. That faith is only going to be sealed with the remnant, with the elect. All right, verse 6, it says, but whosoever shall offend one of these little ones which believeth in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that they were drowned in the depth of the sea. Woe to the world because of offenses, for it must needs that offenses come, but woe to him by whom the offenses cometh. And these offenses are going to come from everywhere, man. Whether it be your mama, whether it be your baby mama, especially, man. Hey, look, this is my thing. You know, I'm speaking as a Murph. You know, I'm speaking as the Murph, man. I think the worst people ever are the false prophets and the baby mamas of the prophets. That's just me. Like, I just think they the worst. Could they be the biggest offenders? You know? But you got to understand that these people were put here just to be an offense of Yahweh Shai and his gospel. This is St. Luke 19 and verse 27. It says, but those my enemies, which were not that I should reign over them, bring them hither and slay them before me. All right? You think your fucking grandma want the Lord? Hey, your grandma don't believe that the Lord is a black man that's coming from the chariots, only saving the elect of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? You think your grandma and your mother agree with the grape doctrine in Deuteronomy? You think they agree with the so-called white man being under you? Shit, your baby mama don't even believe you getting paid on Friday. You think she believe in this thing of ours? But you do. And the Lord chose you, or called you. The scriptures say, many are called, but few are chosen. Yahweh Ratazah, we chosen from the apostles and the elders on down. And the men that's doing this work of sincerity. But the Lord called us into this thing. He didn't call them. But he did put them into our lives. Just to be offenders. And just to kill them, man. All right? And the Lord, for this time that he's come back, if you're around on this earth when the Lord comes back and you ain't in this truth, you fucked, bro. He said slay utterly old and young, women and children. But he created these spirits. He know exactly who they are. He know exactly what they did throughout all the ages, man. So we living in a generation of offenders, man. So you gotta stay tight, man, with the Lord, man. And you gotta stay tight in this truth that you don't be an offender, man. This is Revelations 1 in verse 6. It says, and have made us kings and priests unto Yahweh, unto Yahweh and his Father, to give him Salaki, to him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. That's talking about Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, but behold, he cometh with the clouds, and those are the chariots of the Lord. Every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so. Amen. So you see what that is? He said, every eye shall see him, even also they which pierced him. So the Lord personally is bringing back in this regeneration, in this reincarnation, the men that put their hands on him. All right? And once again, those that were not that I reign over them, hey, you want to find out who want the Lord to reign over them? How many of your relatives kept the Passover? How many of your relatives looked at you crazy because you kept the Passover? I mean, we wise, so we probably don't even express it to them. But how many niggas at your job kept the Passover? All right? How many of these people understand the significance of this thing of ours? How many people understand that the so-called white man is collapsing, that this economy is collapsing, that World War III is happening right now, that our apostles and elders been on the streets for decades prophesying of this thing, man? Everybody laughed at us. They ain't laughing no more. This is St. John 7 in verse 38. It said, he that believeth on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living waters. How many people believe on the Lord as the scripture has said? Once again, like I said, that he's a so-called black man, that he only came to deliver the elect of his people. All right? That the so-called white man is the devil. That the black woman is a traitor. All right? That you can't lay with your neighbor's wife. That you can't eat pork. All right? That you can't follow Christianity or what are these niggas, this big spook? Oh, God, you got different gods. You know, you just serve one of them the way that this way saying, that way saying, we all go to the same heaven. Look at the dumb fucking ideologies all these niggas got, man. This is a generation of offenders. That's why King David said what? Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. He prophesied of this place. He was talking about this place. This is that dark, wicked, infested with evil land, man. And the people that are in this land are dark, wicked as all hell, and infested by evil. And we walking amongst them, man. And they don't like us, man. This is the generation of offenders, man. And even the ones who portray to like us, whether it be our little girlfriend, all right? Whether it be our favorite cousin. These niggers don't like you, man. All they got to do is get a whiff of what you about. This is Job 10 and verse 20. It says, are not my days few? Cease then and let me alone, that I may take comfort a little. Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, a land of darkness as death itself, and the shadow of death without any order, and where light is as darkness. That's this land, man. That's this place. That's Mystery Babylon the Great, man. And that's why our face is hard, our forehead, as it says in the book of Ezekiel, like adamant flint towards these people, man. Because it's so hard against us. I don't go outside and be buddy-buddy with niggas, man. They see my demeanor. Hey, look, a Jigaboo, she's a fine-ass little black woman, too. A light-skinned Jigaboo. He had the freckles and shit. And I don't even like black women. She looked at me. She stared at me. She left her two friends at the bottom of the stairs. And I was just working, and she just ran up the stairs, and she said, I just want to say bye to you. I said, bitch. I ain't call her bitch. I said, you didn't even say how. She said, you just look so mean. And, you know, I chopped it up with her a little bit, and I said, I don't look like that. She said, I was scared that you were just going to reject me and turn me down. A little Jigaboo. Because I have a demeanor. They see it on your countenance that you just not a nigga, man. And niggas are scared of that, man. Jake, hey, the scriptures say that a wisdom making a man's face to shine. It changes his countenance and make him shine. These people see that on us, man. And we're not appealing to these niggas, man. When niggas are comfortable around me, I go in the crib, I pray out, man, what the fuck am I doing wrong? These niggas ain't supposed to like me. And the lady, she said, man, you're handsome, but you just look so mean. I didn't want to say nothing to you. I said, you smart. I talked to her, you know, I chopped it up with her a little bit. But the bitch was smart. She was smart. Mean goes into being insignificant. Baby, I'm rude, and I don't like people. I told her ass just like that. And I chopped it up with her. You know? But you have to be like that towards these people, man. And who the Lord sent to you, he sent to you. And who the Lord sent away from you, he sent away from you. But you got to stand on your shit, man, in this truth, man. Because this is the generation of offenders. And Yahweh Hashem put most of these people here today just to be eradicated at his pleasure. Because this is that wicked generation. This is St. Matthew 24 and 36. It says, but of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels in heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. What happened in the days of Noah? The Lord destroyed everybody except 8 persons, man. And they repopulated the earth. All right? It says, and he destroyed it with water. All right? And he set up the rainbow. Hey, today, these freaks take the rainbow and mock the covenant of the Lord and say pride because they don't think the Lord is going to come back and destroy him. This how you know this is the generation of offenders, man. None of these niggas believe anything, but everything is going to happen to they punk ass. It says, for as in the days of Noah, where before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and this nigga still talking about getting married, man. All you see, look, hey, me and the brother Batakala talk about it all the time. Every nigga I know with a woman mad as hell. Every nigga I know that got married mad as hell. That shit is a joke. And that marriage, that so-called marriage license, is an unrighteous decree. You ain't got no goddamn business marrying a woman. You have sex with that bitch, you take her to yourself, and you deal with it until this bitch flip her emotions. You know, she see a new Instagram post and another dude and shit, and or some what they call that shit, affirmation. You know, they get a new one every day and they decide to lead, and you get another bitch. You know, you ain't got no damn business being married. That's folly, man. Niggas still talk. You ain't got no damn business going to college neither. That's folly, man. You jakes need to snap the fuck out of it. This place is through. These niggas was put around. This whole construct was set up to offend. And we the only people that's going against this. And that's why the scripture says a remnant shall return. Nevertheless, will the Son of Man find faith on earth when he cometh? For as in the days of Noah, there were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, married and giving in marriage until that day Noah entered into the ark. And the ark that's gonna come this time is the chariots of salvation. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. It said, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So that's how it's going to be when the Lord come back and deliver us, man. Yahweh Ratazah, we are that number. He's going to destroy everything else, man. America is going to get burnt up and purged. Just because these niggas are offenders. So, brothers, don't be too tied into this world. Don't be too tied into the relationships that you have with these. And this message is to me first and foremost. Don't be tied up too much into your woman, man. Don't be tied up too much into your children, man. You take this day by day, man. Don't be tied up too much into your job, man. You know? Most of these people, look, everybody outside these brothers are offenders, man. They the lady in a red dress, a potential agent in the matrix, man, that can sway you away from this truth, man. Cause these niggas, they conscience is seared with a hot iron, as the Lord said. You ain't gonna peel back their skull and say, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. You should believe, my sister. Or smack that blunt out your favorite cousin's mouth. This is Jeremiah 17. They ain't gonna get it, bro. The Lord put them niggas here to offend, and he gonna burn them. Stay true to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, yourself, the brotherhood, and keep fucking marching. These niggas are about to get blasted off the fucking face of the earth, man. And every time I step outside, that's all I fucking think about. No matter how good I might be having shit, I'm having a good time right now. But I know all these niggas was put here to be destroyed, and I don't want me and none of you sincere brothers to be caught up in the sway and be one of them, man. This is just a generation of offenders. That's it. That's all. Don't marvel at shit that's about to happen. But with that, and hopefully, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai give you the strength to endure the trials and tribulations that these niggers bring to your life, man. That these treacherous-ass women bring to your life. That these snake-ass family members bring to your life, man. Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai give you the strength to endure, man. Because ain't nothing else here working for us. This is just a generation of offenders. But with that being said, call Alalium, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth, and to the hopeful elect Akim out there enduring Shalom.